We finished up week 6 of our 2025 college football season simulation on NCAA Football 06. So we're going to kind of recap week 6 as we head into week 7. Week 7 games will be starting today. We're going to look at the updated top 25 and the Heisman race, all of that. So here is a look at the top 25 polls, and we will just we'll go with the coaches poll this time. So Texas still undefeated, number 1, coming off a big win over Missouri. We got Florida State also undefeated at number 2 after a big win over Syracuse. Louisville at number 3. They are ranked pretty high, and they are 4-0. So 3 teams undefeated right there at the top. You've got Tennessee. They bounced back with a huge blowout win over Ole Miss. They are 3-1. We got Michigan with a win over Michigan State at number 5. And then Florida comes in at number 6 after a big-time win over Alabama. Great game. As they are 4-1. All right, moving on. Ohio State, number 7. They had a bye week this week. They are 3-1. Texas Tech at number 9. Big win over Kansas. They're 4-0. Watch out for Texas Tech, still undefeated. Georgia Tech, 4-0. They had a bye week this week. We got USC, a huge upset. They were number 1. They get upset by Arizona State. Drops them down to number 10. Virginia, they're still undefeated. They blow out Maryland. Watch out for Virginia. LSU takes a tough loss to Mississippi State. They drop from 3 all the way down to 12. And then you had Miami. They are up to number 13 after a win over South Florida. Let's move on now to number 14. That's Georgia. They're 3-1. They had a bye week this week. Number 15 is going to be Oklahoma. A win over Kansas State. They're 2-2, but still ranked number 15. And then we got Bowling Green at number 16. So they look like that team out of the group of 5 that could be in a BCS Bowl. Colorado, number 17, big win over Oklahoma State. They are 3-1. And then at number 18, we have Alabama. Even though with the loss to Florida, they're still ranked pretty high, just dropped 3 spots. As you see them at next, we have number 19, Nebraska, win over Iowa State. They are 4-0. Nebraska only ranked 19, even though they're 4-0. Virginia Tech at number 20, tough loss to West Virginia. Cal, they move into the rankings. They were unranked last week. UCLA down to number 22 after an upset loss to Washington. Oregon makes it back into the top 25 at number 23 after a win over Stanford. Number 24 is Oklahoma State. They only dropped 2 spots despite losing by 18 points to Colorado. And then finally, number 25 is Notre Dame. They drop 5 spots. Still in the rankings, though, with a 4-1 record. They lost to Purdue. So that's the top 25. And then we'll just kind of get a look at the Heisman Watch. We'll go into the conference standings as we get a little bit further into the season. How about Gerald Riggs, number 1 in the Heisman race? And then you've got not Reggie Bush, but Michael Bush, running back out of Louisville. He drops from 1 down to number 2. Chris Leak is at number 3, quarterback out of Florida. And then at number 4, you've got, again, Texas Tech's a really interesting team so far. Jarrett Hicks, the wide receiver, he's still in the race. And then you actually got another Texas Tech player, and Cody Hodges, the quarterback. He is into the race at number 5. So that's an interesting Heisman race there. It's very early. I'm sure we'll see a lot of changes in that Heisman race as we move on. So that's just kind of where we're at right now, heading into week 7, which is really more like week 6 because there was only 1 game in week 1. That was really more like a week 0. But we will, again, continue to do these updates each week, and we've got usually at least 3 games here every single day on the channel as we will continue to go through this 2025 season. Give me your thoughts, your feedback down in the comments below.